In this video, we're going to be talking about PayPal. We're going to be talking about how you can create the PayPal buttons and how you can integrate them into your funnel and what buttons you need to create. So within the ecom funnel system, you need to have 4 buttons because there are essentially 4 variations. The first variation occurs on the product page where the person can buy the product, or we've included that order bump checkbox where they can increase the amount that they want. Okay, so however many you want to increase it by, you can, but just say for the example they can buy just 1 product or they can bump it up to 2. So that would be a variation. Okay, you can only have 1 variation on the front end product page. Okay, so you're going to have two different prices. Okay, and the way that we've set it up, depending on whether you choose just to buy the product or you bump it, you go to different versions of the exact same upsell page. Okay, so you're going to have upsell page and then you're going to have the order bump page, and then both these pages, I say, they're essentially the same page. You're going to give the customer the opportunity to buy another product, so that adds a second variation, and because you've got the 2 variations, each variation has its second. Okay, so essentially you've got 4 variations. On the first upsell page, okay, you need to create 2 buttons. First one is for the upgrade button. So this is, for this example, you're going to have to create a PayPal button for the product and the upsell. Okay, so if, just say the product is $7.95 and the upsell is $14.99, you need to create a PayPal button for $22.94. Okay, then if they decide that they don't want to upgrade, they just want the product that was on the front end product page, you need to create a button for $7.95. So just for that front end product. Okay, so you can see the difference by getting the upgrade, by being able to persuade the person to get the upgrade. You get an extra $14.99 there on this example. Now, if they've decided that they actually want to order bump on the first page to get 2 versions, they jump across to the order bump page. Okay, and it's exactly the exact same 2 buttons: the upgrade button and the no thanks. Now, on the order bump page, you need to create a button for the product, including the bump and the upsell. So in this example, the product for 2 of the product, we might be charging $12.95. So it's $12.95 plus $14.99, you know, and you get a much higher price. And then if they say no thanks, you're just going for the front end product, including the bump, okay, which is $12.95. Okay, so you've got 4 variations, 4 buttons that we need to create. Let's jump across to PayPal and create those buttons. Right, so now we're in PayPal, we need to create those buttons. So once you log into your PayPal account, you need to make sure that it's upgraded to a business account. Now, this doesn't involve any charges. It's just a simple process to change it to a business account, and essentially what it does, it just allows you to get a few more tools than the basic tools that you get in a PayPal account just for sending and receiving money. Okay, so once you've done that, you go across to the top and you click on Tools, click on All Tools. You'll get to this page, and as you can see, there's a lot of different tools for accepting payment. What we want is the PayPal button, so we're just going to click on that. Okay, and this comes up with this page here, and this is where we can create the buttons. So what we're going to do is we're going to create a new button. Essentially what this allows us to do is it allows us to create buttons that can be embedded onto a website, exactly like this, the customer's view. But we don't want this because we've obviously got our system set up. We just want the link, and we can get that very, very easily afterwards. Okay, as you can see, there's a variety of different buttons that you can choose and different options. But what I usually do is I just go here and I choose the name. So what you want to do is you want to put in something that is that's going to explain what the product is. So just say for the first one on the upgrade page, we've got the product and the upgrade. So I'm going to put that, and I'm going to put the price, and the price is going to be $22.94. I'm going to choose the currency, which is going to be USD. Okay, so $24.94. As you can see, this customizes the button here. I'm just going to choose 0 for the postage, but we don't need to change anything here because we're not too bothered about the product. We need to choose where you're going to send the cash, and then we need to go down to customize advanced features. Customize advanced features. You've got a number of different things that we can do here, but the only one that we need to deal with is take customers to this URL once they've finished, because we want to send them back to our thank you page. Okay, so what we can do is we can go back to the instant ecom funnels. We can go to demo thanks, visit the page, and this will upload our page. We can just go in, copy the link, go back to our page, paste it in there, and then we can just click create button. And that button's been created for that specific price. Now, to get the actual link to this, we click on email, and it basically gives us a link for that button. We can copy this. We can copy this to a notepad if we want, because as I say, we've got to create the for, or we can just go back to the instant ecom funnels setup, and we can go to the upsell page. We can click on edit, and then we can paste it in this button. So we can click on edit, and we can delete the one that we already put in there before, and we can just paste it in there. We can click OK. So now we've got the correct one there. We can go back to PayPal, and we can click on create a similar button, which is beneath, and we can create the next one. And essentially, you know, it's going to be almost the same. So we can see plant necklace, and the next one was just the product. Okay, so in this instance, it's just going to be the plant necklace. We make sure we've got the correct name, because it's going to help us when we look through our different buttons that we create. We're then going to change the price. So the price of just the product is going to be $7.95 US. We're going to make sure that's all the same. We're going to make sure that we've got the take customers to this URL. Excellent. We're then going to click create button. We're going to click on email. We're going to copy that. As I say, we could copy this to a notepad, but we can just go in and we can go down to the no thanks. So this is just the product, and then we can delete the hash in there, paste it in there, click OK. So we now know that those two on this page, the upsell page, is correct. We then can click save, which is excellent. And now we know we just need to go in. We need to edit the order bump ones. So let's just do that real quick. So again, we go back to PayPal, and we go down to the bottom where it says create similar button. So it's going to load a similar sort of setup as before. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go, the first one we're going to create is the product with a bump and the upgrade. So what we're going to do is I'm going to put in X2 plus earrings, and then I'm going to change the price. And we said that the price with the bump and the upsell was $27.94. So $27.94 US. We make sure it's got the same thank you. Yep. Then we just click create button, and again it creates it. Super simple. We click on email on that tab, we click copy, we go across, we go to a button, we click edit link, delete the hash, we paste that in, we click OK. Then we're just going to go and quickly do the last button, create similar button, and this is for the product with the bump but no upsell. So this person's not getting the earrings. We just need to change the price. So the order bump was with the order bump was $12.95 US. We've got the link there. Take customers to when they finish the checkout. We click create button. We've got that. We copy the link and then we just edit the link for the no thanks, delete the hash, do that, we click OK, we click save. So we've now inserted the PayPal buttons for all the 4 variables. So our funnel is now complete. We will just need to go ahead and set up our autoresponder to send the instantly generated emails and marketing messages we will send. But if we just go back to PayPal, and you can, at the bottom, as you can see, it's go to my saved buttons. If you click there, you're going to have the list of all the PayPal buttons that you've created to date. That's why it's important to name them correctly. You may want to come up with some sort of system yourself where you have a code for the specific product, or describe it in very detail that will help you identify what it is, because obviously you've got the 4, and as you do other products you're gonna start to create more. But for each button you can click here and you can choose to edit it if you want to go back and change it. View code, which is to get that link, and you can create another one based upon this button. Okay, so this video is now complete. In the next video we'll be talking about connecting the whole system up to the autoresponder so you send out messages when people make the purchase.